Hey guys, my name is Jay, co-founder of Firebrand Media, and today I'm answering questions. One question we had is, do you need professional photography for important events? I get it. Events, technology's changing. We have cameras on our phones these days, and they can take amazing photos. But something we like to focus on is evergreen content. Evergreen content's really important. When you have an event photographer or someone focusing on capturing the photos, they are trained with the eye. The eye is something that's given to us as a gift. Ooh, I'm going to speak esoteric here. But the eye is someone who can creatively capture that, those fleeting moments at an event. Whether you're trying to get someone clapping or the hugs, shakes, and handshakes and kisses, those moments are something that are very hard to capture, especially if you're trying to create evergreen content. Evergreen content is mentioned in here because it's an important factor of photo production, or let's say photography, in important events. Evergreen content can be photos that you can use for up to 5 or 10 years without making changes. Those photos are usually higher megapixel count photos. They're high quality photos. They're typically done on cameras that have global shutter and all these fancier technologies that come with photo specific cameras. And the great thing is that if a photographer has the eye to capture, let's say, the hugs, handshakes and kisses, they ultimately give you a deck of material that you can use in brochures, on your website, on your LinkedIn and on your blogs. They're super important. So professional photography and in its place in events is super important, because when you go to market your product or services, you're going to want to have high quality media behind it. I've had these instances where, let's say, someone wants us to cover their event, right? And they don't necessarily have the budget for the photography element. The first question I ask them is, are you wanting to create collateral for next year? Are you wanting to create any printed media material for next year's event? Are you needing this to be showcased on your website? The reason why I ask those questions is because in most cases an iPhone's not going to cover is not going to cut it. The technology's there, but you would have to have someone who's dedicated to that job or assigned to that role, as let's say someone in marketing who knows how to use the phone or has the creative eye to capture and document what you're needing for a case study next year. Event photography makes or breaks an event, or it's what's seen after the event. And if you have a great event photographer covering your event, it can make worlds of differences. Again, evergreen content being something that's can be unchanged and used for years to come. High quality content being that it's shot on high tech cameras like the ones we have at Firebrand Media to canvas or be used in collateral or merch for years to come. It's a first impression on blogs. It's something you see on headers on different service pages on your website. Event photography is important because it shows the quality of the event that you are at, or you're attending, or you're putting on. So again, why do you need professional photography at your event? I mean, if you have the budget, do it. I would say do it. In a lot of cases, it can be diversified on the back end for your digital marketing team. It could be diversified for pitch decks. It could be used in so many ways. And also your audience. They want to see themselves, or they may want to share those photos. They may want to share those photos from the event, and that's an easy way to tackle your UGC needs or user generated content. Let's say if you had an event, and I can use one. Let's say Life on Fire had an event last year. They were one of our clients, and they wanted to do a photo package capturing some of the more emotional moments and main stage. And so what we did was we float around the room. Our guys will look for the moments. And let me tell you, the moments are hard to catch, but if you have great camera gear, obviously that's a plus. But we were able to capture moments where, the group was in prayer, and the group at some points we had groups of women hugging each other, crying because they're facing, an uphill battle in their entrepreneurship journey, and they're learning the keys or finding the keys to success or changes that they're needing to implement in their business. It was a business entrepreneur summit for women. And so finding and getting those delicate moments without being intrusive require longer lenses so that you're not right in their face, capturing photos. They don't want that. That's going to be off-putting. So sitting in the background, having a large lens as an event photographer was super important for that portfolio. And it also allows us to take it into the post-production, find the best of the selection with, a high shutter count. We can just spray on those photos and get the exact moment we're wanting without compromising the quality. There are so many pros to event photography. If you have any questions about that, please feel free and reach out. We'd love to inform you on ways we can step up that production for you.